Okay. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 003424 State versus Raul Lopez. Could I have parties announced?
Ashley Jones for the state.
Fernando Ramos for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Lopez?
Yes.
All right, so
Yeah.
I know that yes is English, it's not Spanish. Either you're going to use the interpreter or you're not going to use the interpreter. If you want to use the interpreter is here. So do you want to use the interpreter or do you want this entire hearing conducted for you in the English language?
No, entiendo. Que me traduzca.
For her to interpret.
All right, the interpreter, if you can raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Jacqueline Payan.
Thank you. All right, counsel, do you speak Spanish?
I do, Your Honor.
And do you speak it fluently?
I do, Your Honor.
And were you able to communicate with your client in the Spanish language?
I was, Your Honor.
And did you review all of the documents in Spanish?
We did, Your Honor.
Mr. Lopez, all of the documents that I'm going to review with you are in English. Were those documents reviewed with you in Spanish?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
We have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Lopez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are not, Your Honor. We are only going to proceed on count 4.
No objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Inaosa, did you review the court Mr. Inaosa Lopez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Sí.
Yes.
Did you understand in count 4, you're charged with indecency with a child by sexual contact? That's a 2nd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Sí.
Yes.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Sí.
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
You need to respond in Spanish.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
All right. And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Sí.
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yeah, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I certainly do, Your Honor.
Mr. Lopez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No.
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Sí.
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
No.
No.
Counsel, did you discuss with your client the impact this will have on his immigration status?
We did, Your Honor, and permission to make a record.
Yes.
Mr. Hinojosa Lopez, when I have discussed your immigration status, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so you need to answer in Spanish.
Because you in español.
Sí.
Yes.
And you understand that you will be deported.
Sí.
Yes.
And knowing that you still wish to proceed in this plea bargain, is that correct?
Sí.
Yes.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Lopez, with regards to this offense, you will be deported. Do you understand?
Sí,
Yes.
Do you understand that you will not be denied you will not obtain naturalization?
sí,
Yes.
Do you understand that you will not be allowed re-entry into the United States?
sí,
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, state is proceeding on count 4. Punishment to be assessed at 8 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There are no applications. There's an affirmative finding of family violence and Chapter 62 compliance. Did you understand that to be the plea?
sí,
Yes.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
sí,
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
sí,
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
None, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged in count 4, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
no me pongo.
No contest.
State any evidence.
State offers State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Sí,
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
sí,
Yes.
And did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
sí,
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We waive our right to have a pre-sentence investigation, Your Honor, and wish to be sentenced today.
All right. So State, why should I follow this agreement?
Your Honor, we have spoken with the complainant and with her guardian. They both want this agreement in lieu of having to come in and testify in open court about what she went through.
All right, and how old is the complainant?
The complainant currently is 16 years old, about to be 17, I believe.
All right, where did you meet the complainant?
por mi casa. Por mi casa.
This is the interpreter. May I have a representation, Your Honor?
Yes. Where did you meet the complainant?
Es en la casa de un tío de ella.
It's at one of her uncle's house.
And you just see her and you think, how old are you?
No, es que no sabía porque
How old are you?
43.
43.
All right, so you see this young girl at your uncle's house and your first thought is, it would be nice if she were my girlfriend.
Pues es que no puedo decir de repente.
Well, it just happened suddenly. It just happened.
So suddenly you see someone who's underage and you think that should be your girlfriend. Any other questions?
Mr. Hinojosa, does the complaining look like she is 15 or 14? Did she look like she was an adult to you?
Parecía que era un
Did she
adulto.
look like she
No,
was
it
an
did look
adult
like
to
she was
you?
an adult.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
se movió aquí.
So I'm sorry, interpreter, what did he say? She didn't look like she was an adult?
This is the interpreter. She looked like she was an adult.
Okay.
And this is the interpreter, but he moved the channel on the what's up, receiver.
Any other questions?
No.
So you met her at her uncle's house, is that correct?
Sí.
Yes,
So you knew how old she was because you would have asked the uncle about her, right?
Pues, sí, pues no, es que fue tan de repente que no le pregunté nada.
no, well, it just was all of a sudden that I didn't tell him.
No, but you knew how old she was.
No sabía cuántos años tenía.
I didn't know how old she was.
Si hubiera
You
sabido,
have to wait for the interpreter to interpret, otherwise we don't need an interpreter.
si hubiera sabido cuántos años tenía, pues yo no me hubiera metido con ella.
Had I known how old she was, then I wouldn't have gotten involved with her.
That's not what's in the police report. In the police report, there are different things that suggest you knew how old she was.
No, no sabía.
No, I didn't know.
Si hubiera sabido, no la hubiera traído conmigo pues, arriba de la troca.
Had I known, I wouldn't have had her with me in the truck.
State,
No
any
questions.
questions?
No questions, Your Honor.
I don't believe him when he says he didn't know how old she was. He met her at her uncle's house. And I'm sure at some point, some family member told him she's underage.
Excuse me, Your Honor, those are, that's evidence, not, I mean, that's statements that aren't in evidence.
Well, if he's saying he didn't know her age, and of course, that is not a defense to this. If you want to bring that before a jury, you can. And say you didn't know her age. So do you want a jury trial? Yes or no?
No.
No,
And state you wish to continue with this plea?
We do, Your Honor.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There's affirmative finding of family violence, Chapter 62 registration. There's to be no contact with the complainant. And there's to be no residing in any home with minors. And there's to be no contact with minors. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Sí.
yes,
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
yes,
Oh, and I'm sorry, one other thing, there's to be no re-entry into the United States. All right, is there a victim impact?
There is not, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Ma'am, excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.